Our last speaker is Shinjini. Shinjini is a freshman ISYE major from Duluth, Georgia. As a freshman, she co-authored the official Georgia Tech Public Speaking Club Speaker's Manual. She is a member of Emerging Leaders and is in the honors program. She will be speaking to Progress and Unity. Let us welcome Shinjini Das.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply fulfilled, the American dream. On August 28, 1963, perched on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., during the March on Washington, articulated these exact words to an enraptured audience. The American dream. 3 simple words, 1 powerful meaning. The beauty of the American dream lies in the idea of opportunity, in the idea of a country wherein whomever wishes to may live freely and judge others not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. The beauty of the American dream lies in the idea of universalism, which, as expressed by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at Drew University, is the idea that all men are created equal and endowed with certain inalienable traits to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The beauty of the American dream lies in the idea of progress in unity. Let us examine the cases of 2 such individuals who progressed their causes by unifying their people before extracting what we may from those experiences to apply to Georgia Tech. The first is of a man inspiring to most, the late Mohandas K. Gandhi, a man whose nonviolent teachings permeated global culture. On April 6, 1930, after having trekked 241 miles from his village to the sea, Gandhi landed in Dandi, India, where he immediately started collecting salt illegally under the British rule. Well, he was with a group, and guess what? As many as 10,000 were incarcerated, but zero retaliated. Gandhi was very successful in teaching his followers the principle of ahimsa, or nonviolence. Let us recognize that this philosophy of ahimsa was only successful because Gandhi was able to unite his followers onto the glorious road of independence, progress in unity. In the same realm, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was able to lead and spearhead efforts in the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955. What began as a seemingly, perhaps even trivial issue of a 15-year-old girl who refused to give up her bus seat to a white man soon escalated into a national issue. Dr. King was arrested during this campaign, which ended in a U.S. District Court ruling terminating racial segregation on Montgomery public buses. What is really important to be noted here is that after passionately believing in a cause, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. employed all of his grit, all of his might into realizing the change and causing it to come to fruition. Progress in unity. Passion, perseverance, and purpose. Each of these 2 men personified these very qualities in rallying support for their causes. We must also be passionate about our purpose here, not just as students, but maybe as faculty members, volunteers, advisors, or organization members. We must also persevere to campaign for a cause, whether it be rallying support for children's health care, or maybe collecting books for a donation drive for underprivileged children in Atlanta. Whatever may be your issue, take it up. Banding together for the good of our community would be good for humanity. We must also strive to live our lives with purpose, the very same unbridled fire that fueled the Reverend Dr. King and Mahatma Gandhi to rise in the face of injustice and to bring their people to progress. We should also question ourselves, our motivations. We must question, why have we been given this opportunity as a part of Georgia Tech, and how shall we most purposefully channel it? It is important that we ask these questions. Passion, perseverance, and purpose. Each of these three qualities would enable Georgia Tech to progress in unity. Ladies and gentlemen, after examining the American dream and analyzing one of its objectives to progress in unity, the question still remains. Has Georgia Tech fulfilled the dream? Well, this institution is incredibly diverse, with individuals from 100 different countries and almost all 50 states. It would be safe to say that with this amount of rich cultural diversity and the recent launch of the visionary campaign Georgia Tech, we seem pretty united in our vision, right? Well, we must progress more with passion, perseverance, and purpose to bring our dreams into fruition and to realizing that change. So while the dream is almost fulfilled, we must integrate more of these qualities of passion, perseverance, and purpose to progress in unity. I still have a dream, said the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. Well, congratulations, Georgia Tech. We are definitely one step closer to fulfilling the dream. Progress in unity.